All parties and witnesses, please raise your right hands to be sworn and unmute yourself, Ms. Perales. All right, do you raise your right hand? You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, sir. I'm sorry, ma'am. You can put your hand down now. You can put your hand down now.
Okay.
Please state your name and your relationship to the child. Oh, did we lose her?
Oh, no.
All right, sir. Please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Louis Fernandez Jr., father.
All right, and representing the father.
Lila Savage.
All right. I guess we got to wait for Miss Perales to return.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. She said it kicked her out. She was removed from. Can you log back in, please?
Yeah, I need the number ID.
Okay.
The 2022 2091. Okay.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. She's connecting back.
Okay. Thank you. Lost her again. Oh, no, there she is. Okay, Ms. Perales, please state your name and your relationship to the child, Emily Perales.
Okay, my name's Lidia Villa Perales and Emily is my daughter.
All right, and representing Ms. Perales.
Rachel Aminu.
All right, and representing the state of Texas Attorney General's office.
Kavita Sharma, Your Honor.
All right, what are we doing today, Ms. Sharma?
Yes, Judge, the attorneys have come to an agreement and they need time to draft the order. Would like to put that agreement on the record today.
All right, let's proceed.
Ms. Amuni, would you like to proceed with your conditions of your order?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Tell me what the style of the order is.
It's in the interest of Emily Perales.
Okay, and then
I'm sorry.
the order itself, order establishing the parent-child relationship. Is that what we're doing?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Judge.
It is.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. I would like to call Ms. Perales. Ms. Perales, you already stated your full name for the court. Do you presently reside in Harris County?
Yes.
Can you tell the court the full name of the child
Emily Jaylene Perales,
and her date of birth, please?
12/12/2020.
And can you state the name of the respondent?
Luis Hernandez.
And is Mr. Hernandez the father of the child?
Yes, ma'am.
And was that confirmed through a genetic testing with the result on file with the court?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you reached an agreement with Mr. Hernandez regarding conservatorship, child support, and all other issues in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you bear with me just a minute, I'm going to read the agreement to the court, and you can confirm if this agreement is correct. Did you agree to conservatorship, meaning child custody, joint managing conservatorship, exclusive on medical, psychological, and educational? That would be exclusive. You would have exclusive right after conferring with dad, and joint rights for both of you on the marriage and enlistment of child in the military, and all other rights will be independent. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you also agreed to geographic restriction to Harris County and the contiguous county and also Jefferson County, which will be lifted if dad moves or relocates from these counties. Is that correct?
Correct.
And did you two also agree to child support of $200 a week and retroactive child support of 6 months? And also visitation and access will be stair-step schedule, starting with a day visit beginning December 3rd, which is the first Saturday in the month of December. And it will be the first, third, and fifth weekend, the first Saturday, starting at 9 a.m. and ending at 5 p.m. of the same day. And that except for December 17, which would be 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And also Father's Day of 2023 will be 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And that will graduate to the overnight visit, which will begin August 1st of 2023 from Saturday, 9 a.m., ending Sunday, 12 p.m. And dad may begin to exercise standard possession when Emily turns 3. Is that the agreement for visitation and child support?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you two also agree that dad would provide health insurance for the child? And also on reimbursed would be 50-50. And health and dental insurance, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you two also agree that the child's name will remain Emily Perales. You've also agreed to mutual permanent injunctions, no hiding or secreting the child, no making disparaging remarks about the other party or the family of the other party. And also you two would register for parenting apps, specifically App Close. For electronic communication, it'll be once a day, 30 minutes between 6:30 and 7 p.m. with the standard electronic communication language, and that you'll provide your address, and the meeting point will be Chevron on I-10, specifically 36311 I-10 exit 819. I want to say that's Hancomer, Texas, 77560. Is that all correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and I believe that is all the agreements that you two made. Do you believe this is in the best interest of Emily?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and I have no further question for Ms. Perales, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Savage, do you have any questions of Ms. Perales?
Yes, in regard to the agreement, did you further agree that the back child support would be paid at the rate of $50 per month?
Ms. Perales?
What was the question?
Did you agree that the back or the retro child support would be paid at the rate of $50 per month?
Yes.
Okay, and let's see. And the day visits that begin the first week of December, I was reading ahead. Did you further agree that those would be on the 1st, 3rd, and 5th
Yes.
Saturdays of the month? Okay. And when the overnight begins August the 1st of 2023, that would include, that would start on the 1st, 3rd, and 5th, would be on the 1st, 3rd, and 5th Saturdays also.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And did you further to agree to provide your address for Mr. Hernandez?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And let's see. And that the parties could designate a competent adult to return the child and pick the child up?
Yes, ma'am.
And further, are you asking that the court make a finding that Mr. Hernandez is the father, biological father of this child?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll pass the witness.
All right, Ms. Ms. Sharma, do you have any questions for Ms. Perales?
I do not, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Aminu, anything further from Ms. Perales?
No, Judge.
See.
Ms. Savage, anything
No, I
further?
have nothing further from her, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Aminu, or Ms. Savage, you want to call your client?
Yes, I do. I call Luis Hernandez Jr.
Yes.
Mr. Hernandez, you've heard what's been recited into the record as to your agreement in regard to your child.
Yes, ma'am.
And have we been over that thoroughly?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And have, in fact, we have gone over it item by item all this morning.
Yes, ma'am.
And are you in agreement with what's been dictated into the record?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I pass the witness.
Ms. Aminu, you have any questions of Mr. Guardiola? I'm sorry, Mr.
Hernandez.
Yes, Mr. Hernandez.
Mr. Hernandez.
Yes, just one question. Mr. Hernandez, you do understand that you have been confirmed as the biological father of Emily Perales, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, no further question, Judge.
Ms. Sharma, do you have any questions of Mr. Savage?
I do not, Your Honor.
Do you have any witnesses?
I do not, Your Honor.
All right, the court will approve the order as read into the record. Anything further?
Nothing further, Judge. The case is reset to January 11th of 2023 for attorneys to draft the order and submit it for signatures.
And who's drafting the order?
That will be me, Your Honor. The attorney for Ms. Perales.
All right, and what is the date again, Ms. Sharma?
January 11th.
All right, then this matter is reset for January 11th, 2023 for entry and mother's attorneys to draft the final order. Anything further?
No,
What-
Your Honor.
Yes.
January
time-
11th.
Okay, y'all are talking over each. Anything further, Ms. Savage?
I just wanted to know what time the entry is set for.
Ms. Sharma?
8 a.m., Ms. Savage.
8, okay.
Ms. Aminu, anything further?
No, Judge.
All right, you all excused. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Honor.
Ms. Sharma, are you doing the Cabrera matter?
Yes, Judge.
Ms. Cabrera, please unmute yourself and turn on your video.
Yes.
All right, I can just see the top half of your head.
I'm sorry. It's because I have my phone on the charger. I'm
That's
sorry.
fine. That's okay. This is cause number 2020-42091 in the interest of Mariah, Jaden, and Nicole Guardiola. Please raise your right hand to be sworn. Solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the children.
My name is Deyanira Cabrera, and I'm the mother of Mariah, Jaden, and Nicole Guardiola.
And representing the state of Texas Attorney General's Office,
Kavita Sharma.
according note that the non-custodial parents, Francisco Guardiola. Mr. Guardiola was personally served on May 20th, 2022 at 10 a.m. at 1900 Similar in Howard County, Texas. He's not filed an answer or made an appearance. Is that correct, Ms. Sharma?
Correct, Your Honor.
We'll proceed by default.
Yes, Judge. I would like to ask the court to take judicial notice of the genetic testing report.
Are you asking the court to admit State's Exhibit 1?
Yes, Judge. It has, I don't know if it's been marked State's Exhibit 1 on my
Yes,
end.
it
It's not.
has.
It has been.
Yes, it
Thank you,
has.
Judge.
Yes.
So State's Exhibit 1, the genetic testing report, I would like to ask the court to admit that into evidence.
Ms. Cabrera, have you had an opportunity to look at this DNA test report?
Yes, sir. I
Do
did.
you have any objections of me admitting it into evidence?
No.
All right, State's Exhibit 1 is admitted DNA test report, which would which indicates that the father, Francisco Guardiola, is not excluded as the biological father of the tested child, Mariah Guardiola, who is one of the subjects of the suit. All right.
Yes, Judge, thank you. And I would like to call Ms. Dayanara Cabrera.
Yes,
Ms. Cabrera, you're asking the court to name Mr. Guardiola as the father of your child. Is that correct?
yes,
And you have signed these temporary orders and understand that you will be back in court on March 20th, 2023 to finalize these orders.
yes, ma'am.
And we have 3 children before the court.
Yes,
And are you asking the court to appoint you and Mr. Guardiola as joint managing conservators of the child?
yes,
And do the children live with you currently?
yes, ma'am, they do.
And are you asking the court to set a standard possession order with visits every other weekend?
Yes, that's fine.
And is it correct that Mr. Guardiola is currently incarcerated or being released from prison, but is still in some sort of transitional facility?
Yes,
And because of that, you understand that we're going to set child support at 0 going forward for all 3 children?
yes.
And how are the children covered under health insurance?
I applied for Medicaid with the Texas benefits.
And are you asking the court to allow you to maintain that health insurance for the children?
For now, yes,
Okay, and are you asking the court to set $0 in reimbursement for the medical expenses?
yes.
And do you agree to pay half of any uncovered health costs?
I'm unemployed right now. I'm not sure how this would work.
Well, if you do get a bill, do you agree to pay half
Ye-
from the insurance company?
Yes,
And are you understanding the court is going to set child support at $0 beginning December 1, 2022?
yes,
And if court costs should be billed, should Mr. Guardiola be ordered to pay those?
yes,
And you reviewed and signed this order today?
yes, I did.
Thank you, Judge. I pass this witness.
All right, the court will approve the temporary orders. Final hearing is set for March 20th, 2023. Anything further?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right.